Today we're taking a closer look at the Max Cruise Marine 44 SC, sailing catamaran that's been proven over long distances and represents great value for money in the market. These catamarans are built in Vietnam to a high specification with a clear aim: performance, simplicity and real-world cruising value. This is Windsurfer, one of the earliest 44 SCs launched by Max Cruise Marine. Let's step aboard SV Kea, which we saw at the International Multi-Hull Show in Le Grand Mot. Kea sailed over 7,000 nautical miles from Vietnam to the south of France, a demonstration of this design's capability as a blue water cruiser. Since her launch, the 44 SC has evolved into the Max Cruise 45 SC. The updated version builds on the same fundamentals: intelligent layout, sailing efficiency and highly customizable. And she represents one of the best value yachts in the 45-foot performance catamaran market. Heading forward on the port deck, the wide side decks, flush hatches and plentiful handholds make it safer moving about. The cabin top is lined with up to 3,000 watts of peak solar. Forward of the crossbeam, the trampolines are extended, making handling light wind sails easier. The bowsprit supports a range of head sails, and Kea is rigged with a 66 square metre mainsail and a 37 square metre genoa. This is a performance cat which you can appreciate from the hull profile and fine entry points on the bows. She is available with daggerboards or fixed keels. Maximum displacement is just under 9.3 tonnes, modest for a boat this size, which makes for good light air performance. Forward lockers offer dedicated sail storage, plus space for fenders and dock gear, making the decks clear. The boom sits low to the cabin top, helping reduce the mainsail's centre of effort, and running rigging is neatly organised and led aft to the helm. There's also a self-tacking staysail. They've made the cabin top a safe place to clamber about on with non-slip strips. I like a low boom for access, and this one works just fine. The 44 SC has a mid-raised, protected helm station on the starboard side. From here you can access all of the major sail controls such as halyards, sheets and reefing lines. She's good for short-handed or even solo sailing. There's also an option for aft helm stations, but most customers go for the same setup as this boat. Visibility to all four corners is good from up here, and all the lines and winches are to hand. The mainsail traveller sits aft on the cabin top, and there's room for high-performance solar panels behind. Let's head down into the starboard hull into the owner's suite. Aft is the owner's cabin with good headroom and ventilation. Forward, you'll find a spacious head and a separate shower compartment. The hull has large windows keeping things light and open. This boat has been designed so that you can reach all of her systems easily. It's a tidy setup.
It's just storage.
Okay.
The next one should be neat as well, hopefully. You can open up the...
Oh, it's a nice deep shower. Good view.
Yeah.
The owner's cabin aft has a queen-sized berth. Back in the saloon, the layout is efficient and logical. With the galley to port and dining and navigation to starboard, the space remains easy to move through whether you're underway or at anchor. Cold storage is generous, something long-distance cruisers will appreciate, and the design prioritises function. And this is a safe galley to move around in rough conditions. Kea has an induction hob and oven. There's lots of prep space and it's bright and well ventilated. Let's check out the port side. The port hull is set up for guests. Aft, there's a dedicated cabin with access to the engine space beneath the berth. Max Cruise Marine fits shaft drives as standard, a reliable, time-tested setup. You can opt for sail drives, but this is the recommended setup. The great thing about these Max Cruise boats is that they are highly customizable. You can set these boats up with twin 30 horsepower diesel engines, a hybrid electric drive, or a mix of both, one in each hull. This flexibility means you can tailor your engine setup to suit your cruising plans and energy priorities. Going forward, you'll find a shared Jack and Jill head and shower amidships, and forward another cabin, which on Kea has been configured as a flexible space. You can use the space as an office or a berth, a great option for remote workers or extra storage. Again, it's light and bright in here with good headroom. The owner of Kea has installed storage shelves under the berth, and once you've removed the mattress, this becomes a big work desk. In a market full of heavier cruising cats and expensive performance multi-hulls, the Max Cruise Marine 45SC stands apart. It's a boat built around the real needs of sailors, blue water capable, light but strong, and sensibly outfitted for those who value sailing performance, layout flexibility, comfort and value. From Vietnam to France, SV Kea has already proven herself on the open ocean. Whether you're planning coastal cruising, ocean passengers or something in between, this yacht deserves a closer look. Here's the fixed keel mid-raised helm option. There is also an option for dagger boards and swing or fixed aft helms, or you can configure with the mid-raised helm and dagger boards. The mid-raised helm is proving the most popular option. Here are the specs for the dagger board option. And here are the specs for the fixed keel option. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.